Our views do not necessarily dictate the views in the many. They are just our personal views. Please don't hate us for them. We are individuals, which is a wonderful thing that we have in this country. So don't be dicks.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza. This is October something, and I don't have a 26. It's October 26. This is streaming Sundays 26. I am PyroFalkon, and today I am joined by Kalo.
Yo.
This is going to be the last stream we do on Twitch.tv. Just in case you watch my streams, starting next week, we're moving to Hitbox. It's hitbox.tv/PyroFalkonLPE. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's the web address at the top of the screen. It'll be in the video description. It'll be all over the place, and I will, by the time you hear this, I'll probably already have a special video out announcing it anyway. Twitch is starting to drive me completely insane, so we're not going to be on Twitch anymore. But, wait, today's the 27th? I don't know what day it is.
It's the 26th. Tomorrow's the 27th.
Oh, for Jordan, it would be the 27th. She's on the other side of the international date line. By the Akamura. The Akamura is going to work, so she will not be joining us, which is why Kalo is my guest host for today. So we are once again playing the... She's back in the living room for a second, for some reason.
Oh, no.
Glasses? I have no idea where glasses are. They are not over here. Yeah, you should probably find those before you go to work. The only thing over here is a spoon.
It should be on our face.
So, continuing from last week, this is Democracy 3, and we have been in the middle of running the UK.
Before you load
we
up
are
the game,
doing... Yes.
I was going to say, could you load up the compass? Because
Oh,
there
yeah.
was a Steam Friends option. We were talking about that last week, and we didn't get to see if it actually loaded up the actual Steam Friends.
Okay. Compass. So, oh yeah, okay, Steam Friends button, which I click, and, oh yeah, okay, we've got 4 of us here, including me and you, and it says that you found the glasses? It says that you are 7.4% capitalist and 27% liberal, and I am 21% socialist and 22.4% liberal, so, for whatever that means, and then I have a couple other Steam Friends who are listed. In various directions. So, that's interesting. Alright, so...
I'm happy with that.
So we are going to be playing the UK again. We're just going to be continuing our game from last week. We're going to play one more term, which will be, I think, 4 years worth of gameplay, and then we're going to do something else next week. So... but I'm going to keep the save file just in case we want to revisit this, assuming we manage to survive. Now, several of the players who joined us last week are not playing. That includes Ayla, which probably means less sabotage. Might be good in the long run, but we'll see.
Less sabotage from Ayla, even though she sat right next to me playing Monster Hunter.
And I'm sure she'll giggle herself to death if we have something go terribly wrong.
She has every intention to sabotage, but not directly. In her words.
And if you are watching this on Twitch, just in case you're here but lurking in the chat, if you want to play, let us know. We'll add you to the end of the rotation. So my turn is up first, and there is the quarterly report. Since the last turn, which was the election, our GDP has gone up, crime's gone down, and poverty has gone up, which isn't great, but it's still not bad. We're doing pretty well. And we have a green dot, which is in opposition to the red dot. It's a technological advantage because of the money we're putting into our science funding, and homelessness is at an end. It's very great. We are doing great with the UK. And I have... Oh, Mom has decided not to participate either, so there will only be 4 of us today.
That's fine.
Yep, we'll take you out.
I'll just...
So, I have a... I'm sorry?
I'll just take her out the rotation.
Oh, yeah. So we have an urgent policy question. We need a proposal to ban all animal experimentation has been placed before government by pressure groups. We currently have quite a few people working in industries that use animal testing, but it is also a highly unpopular practice. Well, it may be cruel, but we have to make sure that the humans win. I mean, it's the animals' fault they didn't learn total sentence, so no change. We're going to let the animals suffer. All right, so my goal here is to try to fix some of these crises. Right now, we only have 2 crises. We have the alcohol abuse and drug addiction, both of which are hurting our health. So the first thing I'm going to do with drug addiction is I'm going to turn down the narcotics a little bit, because after Mom's decision last week, all drugs are legal. I'm going to pull that back to only legalize cannabis. This will significantly lower drug addiction, and we will lose a little bit of money as a result since we're not taxing all of the drugs anymore, but it'll work. And that is all I can do for my turn. So Kalo is now up, and now because Kalo is with me on the stream by voice, he's actually about 20 to 40 seconds behind the video, so there will be slight delays here. All right,
yes.
So the GDP has gone up, unemployment has gone down, and crime has gone down. 2 of those 6 bars are green, and we have no reds. That's beautiful. And Kalo, you have an urgent policy question too. An engineering company in our country has just won a contract to manufacture and supply landmines for foreign countries. At the moment, there is no specific law that prohibits the company from making these products, but there is widespread public debate that we should ban the production of landmines within our borders. So what do you say? Do you want to ban landmines, or say, fuck it, and we're just going to go ahead and manufacture weapons?
Fuck it, manufacture weapons.
Sweet.
Don't
Law
step on
is
landmines. Duh.
Law is rejected. Okay, so Kalo, you have
It just kills off
25
the stupid people for standing on landmines.
between that and your death penalty for most crimes. I think we're going to be able to control the population pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, so you have the floor. You have 25 political capital. What would you like to do for your action?
How many political capital do we get per turn?
Right now, it's only like 24 because we fired that minister, and so everyone's kind of messed up.
We did
24.
that the wrong way around, because basically we fired off the individual ones, and it made all the other ones we hired and the ones we already had have less confidence with us. I think we should have reshuffled
Correct.
the entire cabinet.
You want to reshuffle the entire cabinet? It'll cost 10
Yes.
political capital to do so.
Yes, we'll
Okay,
reshuffle
we
the entire
will-
cabinet.
All right, it is reshuffled. We are earning 0 capital per turn, but now we can freely hire anybody. Is there a preference that you want to do for hiring policies?
Make sure that they're in the right position they want to be in, but make sure they get like the most capital per turn.
Okay. So, well, we'll go from left to right. First, we have the foreign policy advisor. That would be Vanessa Coleman, Pearl Stewart, who I think we just fired. Let's see. Mario Ramirez. Do you just want me to look at the political capital numbers?
Yeah. I want to make sure we get the right positions for the right people.
Right, okay, there's 2 points.
But I don't care if their loyalty is terrible, I just want them in the job.
4.3 guy, that would be Kurt Young. Okay, so we have 7 new ministers here, and we are getting 28 capital per turn, an improvement of 8, right? Or
What's that
4?
maximum?
48.
That's not
How does
bad.
that go up anyway? Is it just length of service, basically?
I think that's length of service or experience.
Could be. That would make sense.
Mm.
All right, so
Right,
you
how
still
much do I have
have
left?
15 political capital if you wish to do another action here.
Right. Let me think. Once we get back to the home screen, I shall take a look.
Yep. 3.
Just
Improvement
waiting
of
for the
3,
stream to
says
catch up.
Jordan. Yeah,
Improvement of
that's...
3. It wasn't bad.
I just have to state that Kalo and I ran some stress tests before when I was testing out Hitbox, and on average, the Twitch turnaround is about 40 seconds, 40 seconds. On Hitbox, the turnaround is about 4 seconds.
For the 3
4.
seconds. Give
Beautiful.
or take. It was... I am in the UK, so it could be quicker
Yeah.
in America.
Right. Well, it's quicker
Let's
than 40
see.
frickin' seconds, so that's why we're moving to Hitbox next week.
Can we do anything
going
about
to
foreign
happen.
policy?
Foreign policy. Well, we have import tariffs going on. We can, let's see, foreign aid is at medium at the moment. You can lower it, but you cannot. Oh, you can lower it or raise it, but you cannot cancel it. Let's see, we can change the military spending. Well, I mean, you could lower foreign aid down to basically nothing at this point.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's lower down foreign aid to like nothing.
Okay. So that takes us down from 5 billion a quarter to 900 million a quarter, which is a pittance at this point. The Patriots are happy. Socialists are slightly less happy, but they don't really care. Liberals are a little upset. Foreign relations kind of takes a dive, and ethnic minorities are a little less happy, but whatever. So go for it.
Yep.
Done and done. All right, you still have 8 political capital left if you wish to do a minor action.
You know, I'll pass it on to Michael.
Okay, done and done. Your turn is over. That will help us get some income for sure between everything we just did. All right, unemployment has gone up. Oh, right. Okay, wait. Why would unemployment go up if we're cutting foreign aid? Oh, wait, that wouldn't matter because our unemployment has nothing to do with what's going on in other countries. Okay. So GDP has gone up, health has gone up, unemployment has gone up by a smidge, but it's still green. Crime has gone down, poverty has gone down. What I love here is the 3 negative aspects are all in the green. That makes me super happy.
Yeah,
and we
the higher
captured
the top
some
ones are,
terrorists.
the better. The lower the bottom ones are, is better.
Correct. And we've captured some terrorists. Some of our brave soldiers fighting abroad have located and captured some terrorists who are planning an attack against us. This is a great day for the security and freedom of our country. Everyone is happier, especially the Patriots, and Patriot membership goes up, and we have 78% of the vote. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael, you have
98% of the vote in my game.
How much?
It was crazy. 98.
Jesus. That's insane.
I had 0 non-voters. Everybody
That's
loved
amazing.
me. My mother would vote for me to go in I actually told my mother about how I'd run the country, and she said, I would vote for you. She was like, I wish I lived in your country, son.
Michael, you are up with 35 political capital. Please select your turns. Have you played as any other country other than the UK?
Mm-mm.
See, I haven't been able to do jack to the US, and that makes me wonder if it's something inherent with the US or if I just suck. I still haven't played this off camera, beyond what you've already seen. So, I do want to play some more, because last time I played off camera, it's been probably a year, or whatever. It's been a long time. I played it for about 3 months, after the initial stream, and then I never played it.
Yeah, why is our income taking a ditch?
That is a good question. I do not know.
I thought we were making 343 million. Oh, billion. But now we're at 328.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the... Jordan says she doesn't like Vegemite. That seems kind of random.
Vegemite is basically Marmite. But they're two, different, you see.
Stereotypes.
It's like in Australia, it's created differently than here in the UK, like different recipes or something like that. Yeah.
We don't have it at all unless we go to one of those stores that sell foreign. Like we actually saw some Vegemite at the Trader Joe's, which is where I got the Jaffa cakes forever ago.
Yeah, and I found that Twinkie in town.
Oh, it's as Jordan said, we took a cut on the drug tax because I cut what's legal significantly. I forgot about that. So now our drug tax
you screwed us.
We're only taking in 1 billion a quarter from the drugs tax.
So yeah, I had my first Twinkie on Monday.
Sweet. What'd you think?
I wouldn't eat more than one of them in like a week.
There are some foods.
I wouldn't say heavy. It's like, I mean, Ayla's asking me because I didn't really give her a bite of it and she didn't really want any. But it's like, because I went to the old town, the old market in town, and I like to go to this little sweet shop on the corner. They sell old-fashioned sweets. like old-fashioned British sweets that you can't hardly find anymore. And they had this like American import section. They've got like Reese's Pieces, kind of like cereal, and like
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces, stuff like that. And they got all this American stuff. And I just saw Twinkies, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll have one. Okay, I'll see what the big deal is. And I can't say I would actually eat them a lot.
Yeah. Jordan, they're not as sticky. Twinkies are not as sticky as if they were actually coated in like chocolate or something, but they do have a little bit of stick to them, enough that it would bother you. Like when I eat a Twinkie, I eat it with the sleeve still on it, so that way my fingers aren't actually touching it. But yeah, Twinkies are one of those foods that you eat when you want to feel sad, because you don't eat those and get too many endorphins from them. Michael, if you are still here, you are up. Could you check to make sure Michael is still here in the chat?
Michael's still here. I've just checked.
All right, Michael. Well, if you are up with 35 political capital. Okay, Michael has not replied yet. So, Jordan, I'm going to have you take his place for now. So,
yeah. Skip a turn.
Yeah, Michael can skip his turn for now. If he comes back, he can join us. So, Jordan, go ahead and take the turn. You have 35 political capital to work with. All right, anyway.
I think I started a mansion tax, and they hated me for that.
Like, that is what Jordan wants to do. Okay.
The capitalists hate me.
Maximum taxes on the mansions, says Jordan. All right, we are doing that. So mansion tax, implement at maximum. That's 15 billion a quarter that's coming in. The retired are gonna fucking hate us. The wealthy don't like us.
Yeah.
Equality goes up, and socialists like us. Done.
Oh dear.
Okay, Jordan, you still have 9 political capital left. Please select your next action.
So Jordan, Michael, have this one then.
Yeah, so Jordan has passed the rest of her turn, so 4 or 5 political capital is rolling over to Michael. So, Michael, you are up. GDP has gone up. Health has gone up enough that we're in the green. Crime has gone down that it's almost gone. Unemployment has gone back up, which is confusing. Alcohol abuse... Could be. Alcohol abuse is done, which is great. So that's one less... That's one last crisis we have. And Michael, you have an urgent policy question to ban same-sex marriage. I'm not even going to bother reading it because we all know what that means. So Michael, do you ban same-sex marriage or allow same-sex marriage? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah. That's one thing I've noticed about this game. If you play long enough, you'll get the same ones, like the same urgent messages coming up.
Oh yeah.
Like they keep like even if you've already banned same-sex marriages, it will come back up in like a few terms later and say, "Oh yeah, do you want to ban same-sex marriages?" Like I've already banned it.
Yeah, exactly. And Michael wants to allow same-sex marriages. Done and done.
Oh no,
okay,
so I banned same-sex marriages. I just did it for the example.
Right. No, I got you. We are now making a profit of 10 billion pounds a month. I mean, a quarter. So, Michael, please select your next turn with 35 capital. But yeah, I was saying last week that's
actually doing well for us.
Yep. That's what I was saying last week about that I like simulations for that reason. Like, I would never try to turn the United States into a Christian nation, but I want to do it for a simulation just to see if I can handle it. Just let the religious run ramshot over literally everybody else, teach nothing but creationism in schools. It's something I disagree with, but I would like to see how it works in the game.
It's why you can get away with sending adventurers into a cave to actually do an adventure with just their underpants.
Damn it, we said we weren't going to talk about that.
Homicide and rape? What are you doing to this country?
Michael is choosing to lower the death penalty only for homicide and rape. So, done. The Patriots are a little less happy, as are the conservatives, but liberals are happier. Violent crime goes up. Liberalism goes up a little bit. Done. All right, you still have
actually in government.
You still have 14 political capital, Michael. Let me know what you want in the comments. Jordan says not even the French like the French. Yeah. Yep. Michael is passing the rest of his turn, so 7 political capital will roll over to me. GDP and unemployment are up. Wow. Why is unemployment up? Fracking. There is an urgent policy question that requires our attention. Hydraulic fracturing. Better known as fracking is a new drilling technology that allows energy companies to exploit previously unreachable deposits of shale gas. The technique is relatively new and requires the government to give permission to use. On the one hand, it opens up potentially huge supplies of energy, but on the other, there are serious environmental concerns about the process. Well, the environmentals love us, and the environment is already pretty strong. We need jobs since unemployment is creeping back up. So I am going to allow it, because I think that is going to be a better choice overall. Although, we're going to have to keep our eyes on that one. Yeah. All right, so the only crisis we have right now is drug addiction. And it looks like it's going... Well, we can work with it to stop it eventually. Oh, that is not what I meant to click. All right, we're at maximum...
It's like they say when it comes to, like, you know, just everything. Was it attention plus audience equals asshole?
Yeah, what are you talking about exactly?
Like people just... Oh, like... People are like trolling people online and stuff like Boogie2988, one of the actual YouTubers I follow. And it's like somebody quoted the term attention plus audience equals asshole. Like people just trolling people every day just because they can. Just because, like, you know, the more audience you get, the more death threats and stuff like that you get. Which is a completely horrible thing for people to do. But unfortunately it's a more frequent thing the more attention you have.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the policy ideas. I'm going to institute rural development grants because that should help stymie the unemployment that's going up. There's not really much else we can do. Maximum. Farmers are happy, unemployment goes down, poor earnings go up, equality goes up, GDP goes up, and farmers' membership goes up. I'm happy with all that. And now I'm going to try to look at another way to expand our jobs. Unemployment seems really hard to balance in this game, which is probably realistic.
I closed the borders. That solved it pretty quickly for me.
That's true. Speaking of which, I'm going to go maximum to the Race Discrimination Act.
Yeah. I actually... Like, I had 0 people coming into my country and going out of my country. Whoever lived in my country worked, and I had 0, like, problems when it comes to, like, foreign policies and stuff like that. Like, I didn't care. My country is my own, and I shall stay my own. We are a hermit country. We don't give a crap.
Isolationist. That's the proper term.
Alright, I'm an isolationist.
Alright, I'm going to pass the rest of my turn because there's not a whole lot that I'm confident in doing. What I wanted to do was increase road building, which would drop unemployment a little bit and help out any traffic congestion we've got going on here. But, oh, actually, it would make... Yeah, it would increase traffic... It would decrease traffic congestion. But I can't afford it, so I'm going to roll over my points to you. So, Kalo, you are up. GDP is up, health is neutral, but green. In fact, our only non-green now is education because unemployment has gone down. Woot. But we've had a terrorist attack. Disastrous news. A terrorist cell has successfully set off a car bomb in the middle of our capital, killing 3, wounding dozens, and spreading fear throughout the country. Many people call for an immediate investigation into why the intelligence services could not do more to prevent such an atrocity. Patriots are also outraged that we have let these foreign terrorists get the upper hand. And the asthma epidemic is back. Well, that's not good.
Asthma again?
Asthma again. The environment is taking a hit. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't do the road expansion then, because that would have just made it bad. Man, I wonder why it creeped up like that. Oh, probably because I did fracking. That would explain why the environment took that much of a hit. I didn't realize we were that close to triggering it again. Anyway, Kalo, you are up with 34 political capital. Please select your turn.
Oh God, you remind me of the announcer from the old Cluedo game on the PC.
The what game?
This is back in the 95. Cluedo. Clue?
Oh, yeah, okay.
They had a PC version of the game. It was like what was it? Professor Green, it is your turn. Please roll the die.
I would be scared. Jordan says
it was a scary game.
Jordan is upset that asthma came back since she fixed it, and Michael points out the votes went down. Yeah, votes went down significantly. We're down to 52%.
Right.
So we're on a slide, but we can recover, especially since we have so much money. We'll be able to do things. Right now, border control is random passport check.
Can we get that?
Which is the lowest it can be. So if you raise it, that will help close the borders. And you can't afford to do that.
I can afford to do that?
Yes, you can. If you maximize it, the Patriot... Do it? Okay. Patriots love us. Liberals dislike us. Immigration goes down almost entirely. Ethnic minorities hate us, and tourism goes down. Done.
Don't care. Apply the changes.
All right. You still have 16 political capital left. Enough for a fairly major action. That will make everybody a bit happier in the country, I would figure. Liberals are going to be pissy, but whatever.
I don't care. It's only a game.
Yep.
It's a simulation. Let's try and take care of that asthma problem.
Okay, the asthma problem is car usage and the environment, nothing else. So if you can make the environment better, which, holy shit, I just tanked it. What was that? Car usage?
You tanked it? How'd you tank it with the environment?
I allowed fracking.
Is that the fracking?
Which apparently,
you allowed fracking. I don't know if I increased hybrid cars.
You might.
I might be able to... can I start hybrid cars?
Let's see. Yes, you can. You can afford that. Hybrid cars initiative.
Let's start that.
Okay. You can go anywhere from minimum, which is $15 million a quarter in cost, to the maximum, which is $600 million a cost. Given how much we're making, that's actually kind of a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, let's do the most one.
Okay, oil demand goes down. Environmentalists are happy, as well as the environment is happy. Car usage goes up. Motorists go up. Okay, apply changes. You still have 7 political capital if you want to take a minor action.
Pass the 10.
All right. Jordan, you are now up. Inventing the internet.
I like how you say minor action. You say minor action, I think I'm playing D&D.
And we go dark immediately because we have an urgent policy question about people smuggling. So this is for you, Jordan. A large number of people have been caught entering our country hidden inside cargo containers in an organized attempt at people smuggling. The criminals who masterminded the scheme have been arrested, but there is debate as to whether those people who are now on our shores should be sent back to the country of origin. So, Jordan, do you allow them to stay in the country, or do you deport them back to where they started from?
Send them home. Let them carry the message that they are not welcome here. They are not welcome in my country.
Jordan also says loot the windmill for some reason. I'm not sure what she's talking about. Just all of a sudden I pictured... Jordan has ordered their deportation. So, the people are gone. They're heading back home. Okay, Jordan, you have 29 political capital. Please select your actions. Jordan wishes us to increase the clean energy subsidies to maximum. Done. That only costs 1 political capital, so you still have plenty left, Jordan, if you want to take another action. Jordan requests to implement citizenship tests at its highest level. So Patriots is up. Racial tension goes down. Patriot membership is up a little. Immigration goes down further. Liberals are a little less happy, and ethnic minorities are a little less happy, but neither of those are really all that bad. It costs us $244 million a quarter, which is pretty much nothing for our country. You have less than 5 left, so I will pass your turn. Okay, Michael, you are up. GDP, unemployment, crime, and poverty are green. Health has gone down a little. Health is now yellow, and we have developed a new situation. We have a pollution crisis. Probably from when I involved fracking, because that was a couple turns ago. So, but it's already on its way down again, so we might be past the worst of it. But that's something to think about for a crisis to solve eventually. Okay, Michael, you are up, and he has already talked about censoring the internet. Let's see. You cannot afford to censor the internet. You need 27 political capital. You are short by 4. So please select a different action for what you would like to do. I'm looking at our numbers here. The Patriots... Okay, so just in case you guys are new and don't realize it, there's a little gray bar, or I should say a background gray bar to each of these categories in the center. So like the youth gray bar is not very high compared to the rest, whereas, say, the liberal is slightly more than half. That gray bar represents how much of the population that section represents. So that's why the everyone bar has a full... Yep. That's why the everyone bar has a full gray bar, because it's literally everyone. But more to the point, the Patriot bar is fully maxed out, which means everybody in the UK is a UK Patriot, which is great since we are good for Patriots. That will help us...
We are UKIP.
Yeah, that will help us toward the end for this upcoming election. So hopefully that will help us out. Michael asks, what is causing asthma? Once again, that's bad environment and high car usage. So, yes, it's my fault for allowing fracking. So if you can improve the environment or decrease car usage, you will help cut into the asthma epidemic. So, Michael, we can't increase the petrol tax. Let us know. Yeah, he's still behind on the stream by a couple seconds. Seriously,
I am a proud
Hitbox.
member of the S-Hat Party, and I want to stop everything you do.
I feel a little ashamed and jealous that you can do more voices than I can, because you just had a good old man voice. That was awesome.
A good old man voice.
Yeah.
You trying to say something?
Only that you're a more talented voice actor than me? I have like 3 voices. I have the creepy, sexually molesting the microphone voice that nobody likes except for me. It's my favorite to do, though.
Close to the microphone.
Yeah, it's essentially I get close to the microphone and do a loud whisper, and it seems to make everybody just feel a little bit more uncomfortable as the more I talk and the more I roll my voice in my throat before I speak.
I need an adult.
Michael wants us to implement a national monorail system at maximum. So we have done it. Car usage plummets, commuters go up, and the unemployment goes down a little because of how long it will take. The only thing is it's going to take 16 turns to implement. Wait, is that... Yeah, it's turns. That's not... it's turns, not months. So that means it's going to take, like, what, 2 years? So or 3 years, in fact. 4 years. It'll take 4 years to fully implement, but every turn car usage goes down, commuters like us more, and unemployment goes down. So it will definitely work out for us. Changes have been applied. Okay, Michael, you have 9 points left, enough for a minor action. Please select your next move or to pass your turn. And Michael chooses to roll over the rest of his turn.
Thank you.
So it is back to me. Oh god, liberal plot. Our intel department has uncovered cause for concern. Apparently a hardcore offshoot of the Human Rights Society called the Freedom League might be taking their liberal agenda a bit too far. They are apparently looking at ways to topple the government, and they aren't going to attempt it by writing angry letters. Some of these extremists have got guns, and our undercover agents suggest they might be serious. Be cautious. Alright.
Freedom!
Market meltdown. We may have not done anything wrong, but a
crap.
crisis in confidence in the overseas mortgage market has led to a global meltdown for the stock market. Big financial institutions are panicking, and there's likely to be a medium-term drop in the strength of the global economy, which with resultant impact on us. Yeah, our GDP
Don't
went
care.
down. And Norman Cox is extremely unhappy. Well, fuck him.
Don't care.
He can just deal, dude. All right, so I'm going to take a look at our security briefing and see if... All right, the Freedom League has some threat. They have 157 members. I will try to counter the liberals a little bit, make them a little happier. Let's see.
Stop all our hard work. How dare you?
Okay, I'm going to lower our military spending because we don't need a freaking overwhelming force. So I'm going to drop it from 50 billion a quarter to 40 billion a quarter. So we still have highly trained troops, just not quite so goddamn many of them. That'll make them a little happier. And that will give us a lot of money, so...
Guess who?
Ooh. Cool. Let's do that. We'll implement free eye tests. Popular, cheap. The poor like it. Let's see, do the liberals like it? It's not even listed, but but health goes up, so that works for me. And that's it for my turn because I only have one political capital left.
Yeah,
oh, and now I see that Michael actually wanted it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll have no delay next week due to being on Hitbox. Michael wanted
sorry
to,
about that.
Fuel stuff. I don't think you could have afforded fuel stuff, to be honest, Michael.
I could have though. Like if I had seen that, I could have implemented it for him on my turn. That's fine. All right. Apparently the liberal
Twitch delay, stupid.
Whatever still doesn't like us, but whatever. All right, Kalo, this is for you. You have a factory farming law urgent policy. A campaign for the tightening of animal welfare standards on farms is gaining momentum. A law has been proposed that would set higher minimum standards for the space, food, and access to outdoors that is available to animals in intensive farming establishments. So, do you wish to set tougher standards or leave it unchanged?
Let's see. I don't care. Leave unchanged.
Okay, leave unchanged. Done and done. All right, so unemployment has gone up a smidge, but it's still in the green. Crime is green. Poverty is green. GDP is on an uptick, which is good, and our polls are now at 66%, so we are recovering from our earlier, our earlier decisions.
What the hell happened?
I know. Well, the fracking really pissed off a lot of people. I think that just that decision alone really impacted things.
You pissed off the environmentalists.
We did, rather significantly. But they're still green, and now they're on an uptick, so I'm happy. All right, Kalo, you only have 18 political capital to work with. We are only getting 17 per turn. Yeah, most of our people are getting really fucking pissed at us. I just pulled up a cabinet list. Reshuffle them again. Okay.
Let's have a look.
All right, reshuffled.
Yay.
All right, foreign policy. Okay, the cabinet is now reshuffled. So
how many are we getting per turn now?
26. So we have significantly recovered.
Woohoo!
Okay, you still have 8 political capital left. Please select a minor action if you wish.
What was the one that... What was it? Can we do something about fuel?
Let's see. Yes, we can still do fuel efficiency standards. It only costs 6 political capital and will only cost us a maximum 104 million.
Let's do that.
Let's do that? Okay.
Let's set that to full.
Okay. So oil demand goes down, motorist income goes up, car usage goes up, environmentalists goes up, capitalists go a little less happier since they have to deal with building it, and CO2 emissions goes down, which will help the environment and hopefully continue to counter the asthma that I kind of accidentally triggered. Okay, Jordan, you are now up. Well, never mind. I said Jordan was up, but now we've been killed. You have been the victim of a carefully planned assassination. A group of extremists known as the Freedom League, opposed to your government's anti-liberal agenda, have got hold of explosives which were detonated in a building in which you were giving a press conference. You and a number of your ministerial aides have been killed. You turned a blind eye to the concerns of the liberals, and they made you pay the ultimate price.
It's your fault. You lowered down our military spending, and you got us killed.
Wait.
Look. John
What? Wait a minute. That would have made the liberals happy to lower the military spending.
They was increasing their influence to get us killed in the process. Plus, it takes 2 turns to implement the changes.
Looney Tooney in the chat goes, us, I just got here. I'm no part of this. Well, we made one election anyway.
That's all, folks.
That is all. Okay, my throat's burning, and we have been streaming for about an hour and a half, so I am going to call it. Because I have other things I need to do today, and that gives me enough time to actually record a Sims episode or 2, assuming my throat doesn't explode.
Okay.
So... Thanks for watching, Michael says the UK always has bombs for assassination. Why? Yeah, why can't we just be shot in the head? It would be so much more dignified.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, let's be happy that last week we did get elected once. I mean, it wasn't a complete total failure just because we got blown up. Michael wants an after party. Yes, I will do an after party. So, if you are watching this on YouTube, join us next week, 4 p.m. Eastern on Hitbox, not Twitch. It'll be hitbox.tv/PyroFalkon LPE. Again, if you're watching it on YouTube, links are in the video description. You know the drill. I just can't take Twitch's delay anymore. It's getting ridiculous. But definitely join us on Twitch, or Hitbox, rather. We have pre-shows, we have after parties, we have question and answers, we have a lot of fun, and I try to involve you guys as much as possible, which will be a hell of a lot easier once we switch to Hitbox. So join us every Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, and I hope to see you there. Do you have any parting words, Kalo?
I'll see you next time.